Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. And it's going to be the Pacers off the tip. On the court for Indiana. Harden out.
You know, using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
Here's Johnson. Connects on the foul line jumper.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Well, they better be thinking about him. I mean, we know how dangerous he is.
Connects from three-point range. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Los Angeles. From the arc, Abdul-Jabbar. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Bryant against George. O'Neal trying to break free, and it's Bryant missing.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And here are the Lakers.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
And he makes both free throws.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Goes back up, and it's good on the way in.
Boy, you can't give him any room to maneuver on the board because once he does, he's going to make you pay.
Here's Johnson, and it's denied. Here's Halliburton. He kicks to Harden. For three, gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Harden with that catch and release, lightning quick.
Johnson surveying the floor. Over Halliburton. Second shot opportunity. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot two free throws.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Now here is George. In the corner. Harden. For the finish. Oh!
Oh, man.
And that's up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
Halliburton outside. Shoots from the elbow. And the Pacers tack on two more.
Boy, the defense was tough right there, but Halliburton just locked in, kept his focus, and knocked it down.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
O'Neal kicks to Bryant. Pass to Johnson. Launches it. And Bryant gets it to go on the assist by Johnson. Bryant's Pacers trail by three. Halliburton with it. And it's Johnson picking him up. And the basket is good. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Launches a three. And another three for the Lakers.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Harden trying to get open. And he uses the glass on the layup. Halliburton's got his second bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And finished off by O'Neal.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second-chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Here's Johnson after Indiana gets the three. And it's denied! Sent back by Siakam. But they recover it. Here's O'Neal. Again, Los Angeles.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
O'Neal with the rebound. Los Angeles leading by 3. West. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
And there's a minute 45 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Siakam. Halliburton. And here is Los Angeles now. Outside Bryant. Back to Johnson. Abdul-Jabbar. Covered by Siakam. Here's O'Neal. And another shot. Abdul-Jabbar. And finally they hit one.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
So timeout called here, the first for Indiana. Both teams will make substitutions.
All right, Lakers fans.
Pacers trail by 6.
Make some noise, fans.
The pass to Nesmith. Drills the three-pointer.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
And the Lakers have possession. Goodrich. It's deflected, and they're able to recover. West. But they get it back. Count it. Good. And here's Halliburton. Shoots it up. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. It's stolen, and up the court come the Pacers on the break. Pulls it from 20, and good, as it just snugs right down through the net. Lakers leading by 3, about 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Just 5 to shoot. 18 feet out. That's good on the jump shot. 8 points for him.
The mid-range jumper is a high percentage shot for him, and when he's got that much room, forget about it.
Halliburton for 3. Doesn't go that time. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Lakers lead by 5. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. Floats it up for James. Hammers the alley-oop through. Pacers trail by 7. So with George on the bench, here's who Rick Carlisle's going with. Harden out there with Martin. Then it's Nesmith. Then there's Benedict Mathurin.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Sinks the three-pointer.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Inside. Off target at the rim. Here's Indiana, trailing by 10. From deep, Harden cans it from downtown. Got his second bucket of the night.
Hey, defensively, when you're guarding Harden, the last thing you want is for him to get a rhythm from deep. He can blow a game wide open when he does.
Now, here is O'Neal. He's got 8. Lays it up and banks it in.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here, it is eye-opening.
And the Pacers call time here. A platoon swap here for the Lakers. For the Pacers. For Nesmith. And so here is Indiana. 9-point game. Harden the pass to Siakam. Harden outside. Here's the 3. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
It's so hard trying to contain Harden. Even when you think you have him locked in and cornered, he sinks a jumper right in your grill.
Now here's Bryant. 7 points in the game. The putback. It's good on the putback.
There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball. I love it. He never stopped working.
Pass to Siakam. Back to Harden. Fires the three. Left side, George. It's good from about 19 feet. Got his second basket. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Los Angeles. Outside, Davis. Fires from 18.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Siakam passes to George.
Paul George.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Bryant outside. Chamberlain covered by Siakam. And the shot goes in. And the Lakers lead by 6.
And I like the decision-making. He's taking what the defense is willing to give him.
You know, more and more big guys in the league have that mid-range shot in their bag now, and they need it.
The Pacers shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
And, you know, the versatile George does so many things well. A high-octane player who I think gives you intensity at both ends of the court.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Johnson attacking. And stolen by Siakam. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. Los Angeles leading by 4. Johnson with the bounce pass. Siakam inside. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
Nice find right there from Harden. Excellent at getting his teammates involved.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Up again. Pacers trail by 4. Passes it. Beyond the arc. The shot, no good. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. Here's Johnson. It's rebounded by Indiana.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
And the Lakers decide to take their first timeout here.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
And some changes here for the Pacers for Martin.
Los Angeles Dancers.
1:52 left to play in the first half. Johnson outside. Fires, high post. It's deflected. The three from Harden. That's in, and that's his fourth basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Pacers.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
Tyrese Halliburton.
1:06 left to play here in the half. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Here's Johnson. And nothing is falling for him right now. Pacers leading by 3. Here's Nesmith. The second chance effort. Halliburton outside. Kicks it to George. From deep three-point range, that one no good. So the Lakers will take it the other way. Outside Bryant. Hits it from three-point range.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Pass to George. Now here's Nesmith. Harden bounce pass. Kelly. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
Goes to
No surprise there. I mean, realizing he has the size advantage, he exploits it perfectly.
And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Pacers out in front, up 2. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
All right, fans, let's give some applause for your
And we're halfway
Los
through this
Angeles
one. Plenty of
Lakers.
basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Los Angeles Lakers. West nails the wide-open jump shot. 10 points for him.
His performance today has just been so important. What a luxury to have a guy that's that dependable.
And for Indiana. Harden out there, and it's George. Now here is George. Hits the three-point bomb.
You know, George is unstoppable when he puts it all together like this.
West guarded by Harden. West again, Los Angeles. Indiana leading. Here's Halliburton, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Halliburton's, and the Lakers have possession. Back to Johnson. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Good on the three-point shot.
That's a layup for him. He's just too open.
Halliburton with it. 8 points for him. A quick shot there, and it's off target. Here's Los Angeles now. For the lead, O'Neal. And the Lakers lead by 2.
Hard work and soft hands. Guys, that's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in.
But that's the way to go if you've got good position.
The three-pointer is right on target.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
That one falls. Neither side has relented a bit in this back-and-forth affair.
And you can sense the energy in the building already as this game is starting to build towards having a terrific finish. And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
That one good for 2. Timeout called the Pacers.
Indiana calls timeout. Fans,
So both teams making some changes here.
All right, fans, that was your youth dance squad. Make some noise.
And it's Indiana's ball. Here's Halliburton. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And a very steady season for him at the charity stripe last year. He was right at 85%.
Yeah, those were fine numbers he posted at the line. It was hard to find fault with anything he did from the stripe.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
The Lakers trail. Here's Johnson. Again, Los Angeles. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. pulls it from the elbow. And again, it's Indiana. And here is Los Angeles now. West, covered by Martin. West. It's rebounded by Indiana.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. And Indiana making a change here. Martin finds Halliburton. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And this will be his second and third shots at the line here.
Shooting for Indiana, Tyrese Halliburton.
That free throw, no good. Good on the second free throw. Lakers trailed by 3. Baylor, defended by Mathurin. And there's the pass. Six to shoot. Chamberlain. That's tipped. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Johnson against Halliburton. Johnson with the block. Baylor, defended by Mathurin.
The third, 2 minutes.
Baylor. And a foul call. Almost got it to go in, but he'll go to the line for 2.
First personal foul.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Elgin Baylor.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for Indiana. They lead by 1. Kelly. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. He's got 6.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
A little shot fake there, got the D out of position.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Here's Halliburton. Kelly. And that's good. A nice job on the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Johnson attacking, and it's blocked. 1:03 left to play here in the third. Kelly. No good on the 3. Lakers trail by 3. To the middle. It's rebounded by Tyrese Halliburton. An even 3-on-3 break. The shot will not fall. Johnson with the defensive effort. And here is Los Angeles now. Baylor. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Halliburton feeling it out a bit. Here's Martin. And the rejection by James.
It's a part of his game that LeBron takes a lot of pride in, shot blocking and defending. He's no slouch at that end of the floor.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Here's Johnson. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Tyrese Halliburton has been on display for Indiana. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
And for the Pacers. To the paint to take the lead, and it's blocked. And for the Lakers. Harden outside. And good, he nails
James
it.
Harden.
Got the lead up to 3 now for Indiana. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Pacers. Goodrich, guarded by Harden. Second chance shot, count that one.
And there's no quit when it comes to battling there until the final whistle. What a putback.
Understands his role, does his job, and he did it right there, Greg. The timing couldn't have been better.
Paul George.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. The dish now to Bryant.
Benedict.
That's foul number 2 for him, for the Pacers.
First team foul. Substitution for the Pacers. Pascal Siakam.
Here's Bryant. Abdul-Jabbar scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage, never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Bryant's shot is good. Now Harden. Pass to Mathurin. Indiana moving the ball around. Dishes to George. Takes the 3. Trains the three-pointer.
Paul George.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Now here's James. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
No good on the free throw.
Line for 2. LeBron James.
And he's good on the second. Indiana leading. Mathurin passes to Siakam. Back to Mathurin. And George kicks to Harden. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
3.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Los Angeles calls timeout.
You know, that defense is helpless right now. I mean, he's got their number, and he knows it.
All right, fans.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard the Lakers coach talk to his team. He said, I love how we're shooting the basketball. You guys have been locked in from 3. Just keep taking makeable shots. If you don't have it, pass it to the guy who does. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. Here's Bryant. Paul George making his last shot. Abdul-Jabbar, covered by Siakam. Abdul-Jabbar, and misses it off the right side of the rim. Pacers leading by 6. Great offensive performance they're putting on.
And guys, we call that the zone because that's where they are right now. They are in a zone, and I'm sure they feel unstoppable.
Paul George.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
And no let-up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Harden the pass to Mathurin. His three-pointer's off the mark. Here are the Lakers. Picked his pocket. Siakam outside. Puts up a 3. No good there.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
You know, that's a trademark of his defense. Quick to react, close down the shooter, and then affect the shot.
And all of a sudden, that 3 puts them in striking distance, guys. He's had that shot working all night.
You bet he has. I mean, working overtime. The triple's been his bread and butter in this ball game. Nothing but butter. Sweet butter.
And the Pacers call time here.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. And Indiana with a change here too. Halliburton's checked in. And there it is for him. And the Pacers lead by 5. Enzo Bryant will bring it up for Los Angeles. Keeps it alive. The putback. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. He hits the first one, and that shrinks the margin to just 4.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
Listen, they're still right in this thing. Missing that free throw, though, keeps this a 2-possession deficit.
Halliburton for 3. They get it back. Outside for George. And the 3 ball is good. Got 24 points. Bryant against George. And finished off by O'Neal.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
You're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect.
And it all had to be, Kevin, because that's not nearly as easy as they made it appear.
Now, here is O'Neal. Passes it to Bryant. Good, and the assist goes to O'Neal. Point Pacer lead.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
To the inside, West. And it's denied! Sent back by Siakam. George passes to Halliburton. .36 seconds left in the fourth. Here's George. It's good! Timeout called the Lakers. They're down by 5. 29 seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
For the Lakers.
All right, fans, get on your feet and make some noise for T-shirt time! All right, Lakers fans, that was your Laker girls. Make some noise, fans.
29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Good! What a beautiful shot to bring them to within 3.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
First team foul.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Magic Johnson. Third personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Pacers.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And he ends up making the second, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Here's Bryant. Los Angeles calls timeout. They're behind by 4. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Youth Dance Squad. Give them a hand, fans. Your Youth Dance Squad.
There's 21 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Siakam. Here's Bryant. It drops. And he has brought them to within 2 points. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Wow, I tell you what, those free throws will give them some much-needed breathing room. 2-possession game now.
Bryant the best.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a 3-point attempt.
Yeah, unnecessary. I mean, make them earn those points from deep. Don't give them to them free at the line.
Los Angeles.
So the first of 3 is good, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. The second one drops, and that brings them within 2 here. And no good on the third free throw. So he ends up going 2 of 3. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Yeah, but Greg, they didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
And it's all about the 3 right here.
No doubt. I mean, the next shot has to be a 3.
Bullseye! And oh, that was an enormous 3-pointer. And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle.
Look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud. Let's make some noise. We are the sixth man.
And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. And we'll return shortly. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. So it's the Pacers now. On the court right now for the Pacers. In at the guard spots, Halliburton and Mathurin. George is out there at Pascal Siakam.
First team foul. At the line for the Pacers, Tyrese Halliburton taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
And he's starting to round back into shape after what's been a pretty off night from the line.
West, defended by Mathurin. To take the lead. That one misses. And Indiana will come the other way. Back to Siakam. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Halliburton. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. O'Neal passes. O'Neal against Halliburton. Baylor. Siakam pulls it in. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. A 2-point game. Wasted no time on that one. Halliburton's got 22 points. We play just over a minute here in OT. Los Angeles calls timeout. They trailed by 4. 1:57 left to play in the first overtime. The Pacers making a switch here. Harden's checked in. Halliburton against Johnson. West. That one falls. Coming off the Johnson feed. He's got 29 points.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Timeout called the Pacers. They're ahead by 2. 1:51 left in the first overtime. Action has been terrific. George is checked in.
Into the lineup for
It's
Indiana.
extra time here, just over a minute into overtime. Here's George. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Well, you really have to like how George uses his body effectively down low there. I mean, the defense pretty much has no choice but to foul him in that situation.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And how big was that? He is just so reliable, so confident at the free throw line.
Johnson right side. O'Neal, there's the 3. Sinks the triple.
He's so clutch, Kevin. When the pressure is at its highest, that's when he's at his very best.
Here's Halliburton, and it's sent back by O'Neal. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. A little over a minute and a half gone now here in overtime.
Paul George. Assisted, Pascal Siakam.
Lakers trail by 3. Johnson, the pass to O'Neal. Tries again.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much.
Halliburton.
That falls into that category. That was too much.
Johnson against Halliburton. Johnson, the pass to O'Neal. Puts it up from 7. Got a hand on it, but he stays with it. They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
And, you know, the long-range shooting of PG is admirable. I mean, he's a dead-eye launcher from deep, and he's developed that part of his game over the years.
Now here's Johnson. Got a piece of it. Good! And now they trail by just 4. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock, and he commits the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. Bryant is checked in for Los Angeles. So he gets them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
You know, important for him to come through at the line there because they want to expand that lead.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're trailing by 6.
All right, fans, let's give some
23
applause.
seconds left in overtime. Guys, your thoughts?
There's still a sliver of hope.
Yeah, but they've got to score and then foul immediately.
Got a piece of it. And they go to the intentional foul.
Kobe Bryant. First personal foul. Fourth team foul.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Paul George.
And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. The Lakers with the ball.
Pacers foul. Aaron Nesmith. First personal foul.
He makes the first of 3, and that narrows the gap to 7.
Los Angeles.
He makes the second free throw, and that trims the lead to 6. And so he's good on all 3 free throws, and that brings them within 5. And so they foul intentionally.
Obviously upset to have to take a seat here, but at this point, I don't think it'll have an impact. The game's probably out of reach anyway.
Halliburton at the line for 2.
And he ends up missing both free throws. Baylor. Count it!
Way to work the glass, buffet style. Second chance bucket. They can make a big difference.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
LeBron James.
And no secret here, guys. They've got to get a 3 if we're going to get yet another overtime.
So a close game sees Indiana take this one.
End of the game.
They escape with a victory, although they needed an extra period to get it done.
Yeah, but what a great game. I mean, both teams, I felt like, gave it their all. But when it came to OT, it was just all about sheer determination on their part.
And that'll do it, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time.